Welcome back, everyone. Clear the Shelters is all about finding loving homes for animals who have been waiting for their families. And one Central Texas shelter is hoping to see a lot of its kennels empty by the end of the month.
The Williamson County Regional Animal Shelter is joining the nationwide effort with a special adoption day offering free adoptions for every pet. We want to talk a whole lot more about that now with Kate Nesbitt, who works at the Williamson County Regional Animal Shelter. And she, of course, has brought along a little friend here in between both of us. So, Kate, welcome. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Tell us about who this is right here.
So this is Ryder. He is about 6 years old. He came to our shelter in kind of an unfortunate situation. His owner had passed away, so he landed kind of himself, not really knowing where he's at. So we're really hoping to kind of find him a home. He's a very sweet dog. He has done well with kids, dogs. He is very social as far as going out. We have him on what's called our off-site events. He's like a frequent flyer to all of those, so he's constantly going every weekend off to the Petco and PetSmart. So he's a very adaptable dog. He's very easygoing, fully potty trained. You take him out and he's immediately goes to the bathroom and lets you know when he's ready to go back inside. He's very chill. He does not pull on the leash, so he's just a really easygoing guy. I feel like he would do well in almost any home situation.
Yeah.
That being said, we do recommend a meet and greet always, just to make sure that everyone's pets are getting along. And he is kind of more on the chill side, so if your dog's super hyper, you know, we want to make sure that they're just vibing. Yeah. With him being just the way he is, I do truthfully think he would do well in almost any environment, but we always just encourage everyone to come out.
And his coloring and the pattern on his fur is so beautiful.
He's gorgeous, yeah. He's like a tiger, but he's like the most non-ferocious dog I've ever met. He is more of like a couch potato. We actually have him on like a doggy day out list, and we have him listed as a couch potato because that's just his preference.
That's what it is.
He will go for a walk, but then he's like, I'm good.
He'd rather chill.
Yeah.
I mean, he's chilling right now, and we are so glad to have him here.
Yeah.
Okay, talk a little bit about where he has been staying at the Williamson County Regional Animal Shelter.
So
what makes you guys unique a little bit too?
Yeah, so he is at our satellite adoption center, which is something we launched last year. It's called the Red Poppy Adoptique. It is outside in San Gabriel Park, in the heart of it. So it's a beautiful campus. You can come out. It's located off 110 West Walden Drive. That is where he is located. We've got about 39 dog kennels out there. And then we also have our main campus, which is the Williamson County Shelter proper. That is off 1855 Southeast Inner Loop in Georgetown as well. That's gonna have a lot of cats, kittens, puppies, smaller dogs, big dogs, anything you can think of, it's gonna be out there. So he is located at that satellite center. As far as Clear the Shelters go, we're doing that across campuses. So both campuses will be hosting that event. We hope to empty out, I mean, in theory, we'd love to empty out all of the kennels. That would be like the best scenario for all involved. So if you want to come on out, please do. We're going to have swag bags, giveaways, people in all corners of the shelter wanting to jump in and help and show you and let you meet your best friend.
And that event you mentioned is happening on August 29th, so coming up here relatively soon. I mean, remind people about there is going to be no adoption fees, right?
Right, yeah, so it's going to be completely free, and we're waiving all adoption fees. And to pre-gain into this event, on Friday, we're doing free Foster Friday. Say that 3 times fast. Yeah. So we're doing free Foster Fridays. I know, I was like, I really had to slow down and think about that. We're doing that to kind of allow, so like say you really like Ryder today, and you want to come to Red Poppy Adoptique, and you're like, you know, I'd really like to foster Ryder and see how he fits in. On the 28th, you can go ahead and get your free Foster Friday going into that weekend, and then Saturday, same thing, anything on site, foster care, all inclusive will be free. So we're waiving those fees in the hope that we can kind of ease any burdens or any cost associated things, so that way we can help get more pets on couches and out of kennels.
Sure.
Yeah.
So talk to us about the amount of animals at the shelter right now. Has it fluctuated over the year, and what are some of the greatest needs at the moment in Williamson County?
I mean, we have a pretty normal size population at the moment. I believe we have between 200 dogs across both campuses. Cats, I think we have 140, and then we also have a bunch of animals in foster care. So that kind of is what we call like our extension of our shelter. That's why we're so big on fostering, because it's basically like having another shelter outside of your shelter. And so when you open up your home, I always say that you open up a kennel not only for the incoming pet, but that pet now has a space elsewhere. So it's kind of like you're helping 2 animals in essence. So, you know, we'd love to see you out and kind of just, I don't know, take one home. Or even if you just want to come visit. Like, I always tell people too, like, dogs, they just like to come meet people or see people, and then same thing with the cats, like it gives them kind of good exposure.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're not in a position to adopt and you just kind of want to find something else that you can help with, and you know, you can always do that by donating or volunteering, and you can learn about all of those things at the event or anytime.
And people should heed the message on your hat up there too.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
we
adopt
love
a
it.
shelter pet today. I found that in my closet when I was cleaning it out last night. I was
so
like, oh,
good.
I have to wear it.
Yeah.
And I think Ryder agrees. He looked up at you right as you said
Oh,
that
yeah.
too.
He's quite literally the most chill dog. Like, was
He's just
easy in
been
the
hanging
car.
out.
He doesn't bark. He is awesome. If I could adopt him, I would. So
Aw.
you should heed the advice on my,
Yes.
my
Yeah,
hat.
yeah.
Oh, hopefully, Ryder, you're going home today. That's our hope.
Yes,
Okay, if
fingers
you
crossed.
want to learn more information about what they are doing at Williamson County, or really any of the Central Texas animal shelters in our region that we're partnering with, there's more than 12 of them, nearly 14 or 15. So you can find a list of those shelters, how you can help, and we've got a link directly to Williamson County's page as well, so you can get more of those details on that event coming up on August 29th. So Kate, thank you so much for being here today.
Yes, thank you so much for having us.
And Ryder too, of course.
The sweetest.